The most radical things you can do is dream. Nobody wants you to see a different world, be it a future a month ahead, a year ahead, a century ahead. Neither the pragmatic activist nor the denialists wish you to see the full scope of human imagination. I am not afraid to say that the future is dead, but it can and should be resurrected. It will not come back from the grave with wishy-washy steps forward and tentative policies. It will be brought back by a radical reimagining of human possibilities. The philosophy of the revolution has not yet been written, or if it has, it's an unfinished book, one you and I should be trying our hardest to add chapters to. I do not want to seem a utopianist, unaware of the travesties our world faces. But perhaps we can be hopelessly hopeless and at the same time vicariously dreaming. People always act out of desperation. They act knowing the world is very much not all right. But the reason why they still act and not just buy their tickets to the apocalypse lies in their dreams. Dreams that should be wild and crazed and euphoric. We will not have a perfect world, not now nor ever. But there is so much more we could have. In our era, we can let idealism and realism meld together to a new philosophy, a new world view, because who's to stop us? Let us embrace the intangibility of thought in the post-truth era. Do not be concerned with the postmodern chaos nor the modernist pseudo-order. Instead, find new paths, reconstruct the deconstruction, but build more beautifully than ever before. And maybe you think that this is the end of the world. Okay, but at the very least, let us go out brilliantly. The world may be ending, but at the minimum we should not make it a boring apocalypse. Let our ammunition lay not in the nuclear and the biochemical, but in the electrodes in our brain, in stories we tell and act, written and unwritten. The solution lies not in the obvious, rather in the undiscovered. Or if they are already discovered, at least not in the implemented. I could very well see the end of the century, or at least other people of my age will, and maybe it's easy for the old to discount our future, to tell us to be realistic, to accept. And many people of my generation lift up that mantra as well. I mean, it's the only thing we get told. But I say reject it. We must ask for more. Do not worry about possibility, but still embrace hardship and disaster. At the same time, feed your mind with dreams that society refuses to allow. Because why shouldn't we? At the very least, it's joyful, and that alone is enough for me.